Hey, all you cool bleeps and bleeps. Welcome to our show. We are everything but the cats. I'm DJ.
And I'm Gage.
And today, it's been coming for a while. Gage and I are finally having our fallout. Yeah, so I guess for me, it all started with the cats, really.
That's where it started with me, too.
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, so we're the one podcast that's going to talk about everything, every single thing, all the things. Picture none of the things and then the opposite of that. But when you're picturing other things, be sure to picture a cat, because we are not talking about those. Those things can get wrecked. Like I said, I'm DJ, that's Gage, and we've got an exciting show for you today. Today, Gage is, we're doing all things fall because it is November, by golly, and we're feeling that November spirit. We're recording this on October 1st, so really pretty early. Because one of us, you can guess who, is going to be out of town for a few weeks, out of country maybe even, and yeah, so you can guess who it is. Leave your guess in the comments, and when they get back, they'll let you know. Nope, they won't. But someone will be out of the country, or as Gage put it last episode. Maybe this is the first episode. I don't know. Maybe as Gage will put it, next episode, for reasons that I don't know if I want to disclose. So
Yeah.
one of us is running either from the law or from the mob. And if you find our body, you'll know who it was.
Yep.
You can identify us by our hair.
Yep. That's my most defining feature, actually. So I love anytime I'm in a group that isn't used to me making bald jokes yet. I love their reactions to the first few, because it's either a very big reaction or it's like a really hesitant reaction. And both of those get good reactions out of me.
Yeah.
Like I was with my Bible study. I have not made a lot of bald jokes with this group at all yet, which is interesting to me, but it's partly because I'm the youngest person in the group. And so I feel like I have to be
mature.
a little more mature than I am in most other settings. But tonight we were sitting down eating and I was talking about how I get up at 4 for work. And they were like, well, I don't know if I could do that. And I was like, well, it's pretty easy because like I could just roll out of bed and no one can tell. And that's not even that much of a joke, but they lost it.
Love that.
And I was like, that's fun.
I feel like whenever a group like loses it at a joke, you have to assume that they've all been meaning to say it, but like they feel like they're not allowed to.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, so we have a group me, and I forgot that my profile picture in group me for every group me that I'm in is Mr. Clean.
Nice.
And so the first time I respond in any group me, everyone's just kind of like, they either say something about it, or in the case of my Bible study, no one addresses it at all.
That's really funny.
Which is probably my favorite option.
I learned once, after leading a small group for like a year, maybe less, maybe like 6 months. Have you heard this? You remember this story? Have I told you this?
I think you said it on an episode that came out like a couple weeks ago.
Okay, great. My nickname was set by Hayden, who's been on the show before. My nickname was set as Deej Nuts. And so I'm like, hey guys, whose house are we meeting at next week? Like, looking forward to seeing you all. Deej Nuts. Hey guys, let's try to hammer down the next meeting. Deej Nuts. So good times.
Well, yeah. And
hey
I
guys,
also
please
like
respect me.
Like telling people to add me on Discord, because I've been doing that a lot lately, because my Discord name is Mr.Clean6492, and that's just always fun. Anyways, we're in the fall mood.
Yeah.
It's fall regardless of, because it's October, so it is fall.
Yeah.
Even though it's not November, but you're listening in November probably. Unless, like DJ said in the last or the next episode, it's a couple years later and you're going back over our catalog because we've gotten big.
Yeah. Right now, people talk about how they're too big to cancel. We are way too small to cancel. Like, are you going to take our platform from us? Okay. But maybe in a couple of years, maybe we're like just cancelable. We'll see.
Yeah. But anyways, today, in celebration of fall, I have potentially two things that I have prepared for us to do. And the first is we are going to do a Thanksgiving themed Mad-Lib. So I'm going to have DJ give me some words that I'm going to throw into a story. And depending on how long that takes, afterward, I also have some trivia questions about fall in general to see how well DJ knows the fall season. So,
Love
DJ, are you ready to give me some words?
Oh, Gage, I was born ready. I know a number of words.
Good. You need to know at least 27.
Okay, I'm looking for.
27!
I can't use the same noun 12 times or whatever.
There aren't a lot of nouns, actually. And it actually specifies the category of noun, so that helps.
Nice. One of my core memories of Mad Libs is I was young enough and I had some cousins who were pretty immature and I was immature too. And so we would obviously just say like the most inappropriate things. And I remember one, it was like from the actual like book, Mad Libs. And there was one that was like a camper riding home about, just how camp is going. And I just remember the phrase like, this is so dumb. Every night when my wiener hits the pillow, like I feel relief or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it was. But I'm mature now, so I will minimize the number of wieners in this story.
Okay. First word, adjective.
Phallic noun. Let's see. This is a fall story.
Yes, it is a false. It's specifically a Thanksgiving.
Okay, that does change things. Because I was gonna do ghastly, but instead I'm gonna do obese.
Oh, another adjective.
A little chubby. I'm taking educated guesses about this Thanksgiving story.
An animal.
Anaconda,
Food.
turkey,
Verb ending in ing.
wiping,
Adjective.
green,
Verb.
fleeing. Sorry, flee.
Okay. Exclamation.
Blarney and a half. This part of the episode is thrilling for people.
I know. Adjective. I'm going to cut this down as much as I can, but I have
Yeah.
to leave it in because it's part of Mad Libs.
Yeah.
Adjective.
And glowing. Yeah.
Glowing. Okay. Body part.
Nipple. Nipple for sure.
Food.
Snickers. Snickers bar.
Silly word.
Plop.
Person in the room.
In this room that I'm in,
Pick a family member. I'll go with family member.
any of my family members.
Sure.
Adam from the Bible.
I'm
no,
writing that out.
Okay, great.
Adam from the
No.
Bible.
We can, let's say,
Let me rephrase. A person you expect to be at Thanksgiving.
Uncle Gary. He's Angela's uncle.
Okay.
He's a wacky character.
Another verb ending in ing.
Thanking.
As in like thank, not think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanking.
Food, plural.
Green bean casseroles. I was like, what would it be ridiculous for there to be multiple of?
Number.
18.
Adjective.
Flamboyant.
Noun.
Just a second. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
It's atmospheric and oceanic.
Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. NOAA, if you will.
Okay. Verb.
Rippling. Oh, yeah.
Celebrity.
Okay. Going through my Rolodex. Chevy Chase.
Food.
Steak.
Adjective. There's so many adjectives.
That's okay.
I'm so
Black.
adjective, I verb nouns. Plural noun.
Noun. Let's see. Blades of grass. Fed.
Technically, wouldn't it be like?
It'd be like
Because it's a present
ringed.
tense, so it'd be like feeded.
Yeah. Would you
Which
prefer?
would be fed? Which would be fed?
I can change. I can change my answer.
I can use fed.
Dinged.
Dinged might be funnier.
Great.
Dinged.
Damned.
Place.
Hell.
Verb ending in ing.
Suffering. Kind of taking a little turn here.
And holiday.
Oh man, I'm like I feel like I've backed myself into like my favorite holidays are the religious ones, but I'm afraid I'll make a sacrilegious if I say one of those.
Samhain.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of hell, Halloween, National Sun's Day. That's the day that my son fell on his face. So
That's
didn't do a
fun.
post. Yeah, it was something.
Okay,
I'm ready.
we are raring to go. So this is the story of how Thanksgiving
Got its name.
is gonna go. I guess it's a Thanksgiving feast story.
Ooh,
Every year, my family gathers for an obese Thanksgiving dinner.
hey, let's go.
The turkey always comes out looking a little chubby.
This is saturated fats you got to look out for. That's what I call my family Thanksgiving. Sorry, family.
The
Don't
turkey
listen.
always comes out looking a little chubby,
Oh man.
like it was cooked by a bunch of wild anacondas instead of grandma. My
Oh, you
uncle
have to get
insists on stuffing it with turkey.
great. You've heard of tofurkin or whatever. It's just
A
turk turk.
turducken? A
Yeah,
turducken, yeah.
turk turk turk.
Uh,
Turk
before
turkey.
wiping it in the oven, which seems a little green if you ask me, right before we flee. This is so dumb, but I love it. Right before we flee, someone always yells, Blarney and a half.
I've been to Alex's family Thanksgiving before. He's never been to mine.
That's fair. As if that makes the food taste more glowing. My cousin once tried to balance a plate on their on their nipple
We've all been there.
and spilled gravy all over the Snickers bar.
We've all been there.
It was the most plop thing I've ever seen. This year, Uncle Gary got in trouble for thanking the green bean casseroles before everyone sat down.
I listen, Uncle Gary, like I got to get you up to Iowa for Angela's family Christmas sometime cuz he wouldn't do that. He's not that like I'm trying to find a good word. Uncle Gary's never going to listen to this. He is a peculiar man, and so the idea that he would thank the green bean casseroles is really funny. That's all.
Okay. This year, Uncle Gary got in trouble for thanking the green bean casseroles before everyone sat down. Grandpa said, back in my day, we had to wait 18 hours before we could even sniff the turkey. His stories are always flamboyant, but we nod politely and pass the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration anyway.
His stories were always flamboyant. All right, Grandpa, like you were at Stonewall, we get it.
Uh,
Okay, you were at Stonewall, but like you were just kind of there for the party. Like understood, Grandpa.
after we all ripple,
Mm.
we take turns saying what we're thankful for. I don't know why that made the thankful for made me laugh. Last year, Aunt Linda said she was thankful for Chevy Chase and
Easy, Aunt Linda.
the invention of steak.
Mm.
That was a little that was a little black, but we
Welcome to everything but the cats. We're not racist. Oh man, I do want the record to show when I said the word black, I was not picturing like skin color
yeah,
at all. I used
yeah.
green earlier, and I'm like, black as a color is a fun adjective. Man, I'll never forget the two stereotypes: Chevy Chase and steak. Man,
Um
welcome to the world's first non-racist podcast.
yeah. But yeah, but we clapped anyway. Finally, dessert arrives and the table is covered with pies, cakes, and too many blades of grass to count.
Easy, Aunt Linda.
By the time we're by the time we're all dinged, the only thing we want to do is collapse on the couch, pretend, pretend we're in hell, and start suffering until the next National Sun's Day comes around.
I will say, like that post Thanksgiving agony, hits so good every year.
Oh my gosh, that was great. Maybe when I'm editing this in a month,
Sure.
I'll try to put in right here a clip of me reading it without laughing, or I'll
Good
just
luck.
include it. Yeah, I won't. That
No,
was
I think our best clips are when all the laughing is left in. Genuinely, if you can remove, other than the parts that you need to remove, if you can remove zero of the laughter,
what parts
it's
do I
good
need to remove,
television.
DJ?
I don't know.
Oh,
You'll
you meant
decide that
like in
later.
general with episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. That was
Like, even
really
if it's like
fun.
10 seconds of just us laughing, leave it.
I'll do my best. Sometimes the auto cut parts
Yeah.
interprets that as, I don't know, like quiet. I don't know
Interesting.
why. Because I think our microphones both like peaking. It
Yeah.
doesn't pick up certain I don't know.
It's like, yeah, they're just two balloons deflating. Like, I don't know why you guys want to keep this audio.
I mean, that is kind of what it sounds like. We aren't the most like laughers.
No.
No. Most of the time it's me just going like,
Yeah.
and you saying that was funny.
Yeah, I'm a bad laugher usually.
Oh man. So yeah, that's the Mad-Lib that I have, and we have a little bit more time
I think
probably.
we do. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not doing all 75, but I do have 75 trivia questions
Great.
for the fall season that I'm going to be asking DJ to see how many he can guess. So first, this one's I guess easy-ish.
Sure.
What marks the official start of the fall season in the Northern Hemisphere?
It's not multiple choice.
It is not multiple. Like I have one answer.
Yeah. But it's not a date because it's like the autumn equinox.
That's actually 100% correct. Yes, the autumn
Yeah.
equinox.
Great.
Yeah. In colonial times, what were apples called? So the thing with a lot of these is I just want to see what you come up with.
Uh,
They had two names. I will say they had two names.
oh gosh, I have to remember. Okay, this is unrelated. Recently we had a guy from Africa in our office, and he works at a hospital in Zimbabwe, maybe.
Okay.
And he was telling a story about how an alligator took off a woman's butt cheek and how they had to like help save her.
Huh.
And he kept referring to her butt as like her pumpkins and yeah, like it bit off her pumpkin. And like as he's gesturing at his bottom. So I feel like apples, I'm like, which is bottom? What do they call them?
It's colonial America. Colonial America.
King George's shame.
So the first is winter bananas,
I don't like that.
and the second is melt in the mouths.
Have they ever tried ice?
Had they ever? I don't know if ice no, ice was shipped around at that point. I don't know, dude.
Like snow? Had they tried snow?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, what happens to a bale of hay if it gets too wet?
Ooh, I am gonna guess that it rots.
That's one option. Another is that they may spontaneously combust.
I was curious if that was the other one.
Yeah, apparently excessive moisture is the most common cause of hay fires.
Well, counterintuitive.
Yeah.
It's on fire. Dry it out.
Okay, who was the first group of people in recorded history to
Sure.
use scarecrows?
Ooh, I'm gonna guess the Aztecs.
I'll give you a hint, they still exist. Think Fertile Crescent-ish.
The Mesopotamians. They don't exist. You're right. The Indians.
Okay. The Egyptians.
The Egyptians.
That's why I said ish.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you call a male turkey?
A Tom.
A gobbler.
That was my next guess.
What is the official word for the sound of leaves and trees rustling in the wind?
I feel like your reaction implies that I do not know the answer to this question. I know the word I would use is trees and leaves rustling in the wind. You just kind of do your best impression.
That's essentially how I'm going to do pronouncing this word.
Sure.
It's spelled Pithurism. It is pronounced Scythurism.
That was my next guess.
Yeah. How many pies can a bushel of apples make? Approximately.
15.
You're not too far off. It's 21.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
In Price is Right rules, I win.
Yes, right? Because it's as long as you don't go over.
Yeah, so I could have guessed
Yeah.
one. It's my game plan.
What U.S. state has made apple cider its official state drink?
Vermont.
New Hampshire.
I was in the neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah. New England makes sense.
Yeah. One of those states that I forget exists.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a weird. Some of these aren't as fun as the others.
Sure.
I don't know why this. Okay. Where is the world's largest bat colony?
Mm,
It's in the United States.
okay, that's
It's
helpful.
in the American South.
Interesting. Do I need to name a city as well? Or just a state?
It's a major city in
Hmm.
a major state.
There are only 50 states.
Everything's bigger in this one.
Houston.
San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, interesting.
At Bracken Cave.
Okay.
Johnny Appleseed was a real person.
Sure.
What was his real name?
Jonathan Appleseed.
It actually gets shortened. It's John Chapman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember learning that in like second grade.
Yeah. Okay. In Greek mythology, what causes fall?
Hmm. Sometimes you slip. For Zeus, it's women.
That one dude flew too close to the sun, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Icarus.
Icarus, yeah.
That's really good, Gage. Excuse me.
It has to do with a specific person in the Greek pantheon leaving and or going somewhere.
Dionysus going to Hades for fun.
Okay, you're close, but very not. First of all,
Close.
Hades was the person.
Hell. Sorry, Dionysus going to hell for fun.
It's Persephone,
Oh, yeah.
who was Hades'
Slave
spouse.
wife. Yeah. Have you watched Hades Town?
I have not watched Hades Town. I didn't know that was a real thing.
It's a musical on Broadway.
Okay.
Or listen to it. It's good. It's about Orpheus and what's her name? Does that ring any bells? Just a
No.
moment. Eurydice, where she gets taken to Hades. Orpheus is the man. Eurydice
Yeah.
gets taken to Hades, and then essentially like earns her freedom back with the condition, like, okay, you can take her back to the overworld, but if you turn back and look at her, she's mine. And then right at the end, he turns and looks back at her.
Interesting.
Persephone and Hades play a role in that.
Yeah, I think. The reason I said I didn't know it was real is because there's on an episode of the Noise show for Game Changers by College Humor.
Okay.
Whatever that one is. I forget
Yeah.
what the Noise one is
Make
called.
some noise.
Make some noise, yeah.
Yeah.
They have one of the guys on there sing a song about Sisyphus in the style of Tom Waits. And it's
Gotcha.
really good.
Yeah.
But he ends it with the line, here in Hades Town or down in Hades Town or whatever, which is a reference to a musical. But at the time, I thought he was just adding that for flair.
That's funny.
It's actually he did a really good job. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the traditional ingredients in a hot toddy?
Ooh, okay.
Do you know what that is?
No, I'm picturing wassail.
So a hot toddy is a drink that it's kind of big in the South, apparently. Like one of the phrases for Ole Miss, for example, is hotty toddy. And it's a reference to the drink, the hot toddy.
So it's in the South. I'm going to guess crawdads.
Wait, that gets a podcast laugh.
Deflated balloon, Gage. Yeah, I appreciate the podcast laugh. Hot toddy. Well, obviously that guy Todd from math class. Like, what a guy. Yeah, that's my only guess. Todd
Yeah, so it's
from
it's
accounting.
whiskey,
Okay.
lemon juice,
Okay.
honey,
Okay.
and hot water. It was used for medicinal purposes, but also as just a drink.
Man,
Like, I'm almost certain I know people who, like, when they got COVID, drank hot toddies to help them get through it, I guess.
Cool. Like emotionally.
Yeah. It not only does it help to limit some of the negative effects on your throat and sinuses, it also just knocks you the heck out.
Yeah. COVID already knocks you out.
Yeah.
Double up.
Okay. True or false? You already know this one. More babies are born in September than any other month.
True.
Yep.
They call it Labor Day for a reason.
True or false? There are more heart attacks on the Monday and fall after the shift of daylight savings time. False. There are fewer. The spring one, on the other hand, has more.
That makes sense.
Is pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable?
If I remember right, all fruits are vegetables.
What?
Googling this. Or vice versa. There's a scientific definition and there's a horticultural definition, and there's inconsistency. Anyways, pumpkins? Well, what's the question? What's the
Is
fruit?
it a fruit or
Pumpkins? Fruit.
It is a fruit. It is a fruit. Okay, so this one, I'm going to say if you're within 15 pounds, I don't want to say how if you're within 10%, if you're within 10%
okay,
of the correct weight, I will say you get it right. How much did the largest pumpkin in the world weigh?
1,572 pounds.
You are not within 10%.
I wish I was dead.
Either higher or lower.
Okay. Let's go higher.
Okay. It is higher.
Kachiga.
It is 2,702 pounds.
Man.
Over a ton.
Wild.
That's
I've seen
crazy.
some big pumpkins in my day.
I'm going to see if they have a picture of it. It's on the Guinness Book of World Records. It was from 9th of October, 2023. They do have a picture of it. That thing is huge.
Yeah.
My word. That is huge.
US of A, baby.
Central America.
That's not a country, Gage.
That's true. It shouldn't say country.
Unless it's the center of the USA.
Yeah. What is the pumpkin capital of the United States? You will not know the town name. I guarantee you will not know the town or city name.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking a state.
It is a state in the South.
Okay. So I'm thumbing my way down, Alabama.
This list is garbage.
Cool.
Because it has the pumpkin capital of the US, and then it also has the pumpkin capital of the world. And both of them are in the United States. And they're different answers.
That's really funny.
So it says the pumpkin capital of the USA is Floydada, Texas.
Okay.
But the pumpkin capital of the world is Morton, Illinois. So what I've learned is Illinois is not part of the USA.
Yeah. Or is more significant at the world scale than Texas.
I guess. We already talked about some of this. Most of this is pumpkin stuff. Which you have talked about pretty recently. Well, about a month ago, as of this is concerned. What was the first balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Snoopy.
Felix the cat.
Was not going to get there.
That's the same. What comes on TV right after the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on Thanksgiving?
The football game.
The National Dog Show.
Yeah, sorry. Usually the football game is on.
That's so true. Some of these questions are really dumb. It's like, what is the Halloween-themed town where the infamous witchcraft trials of 1692 took place?
Hey, give me those ones, though.
Okay. What is it?
I didn't mean it. Salem, Massachusetts.
Yeah. What is the name of the classic Halloween movie that features the Sanderson sisters?
Oh, gosh. It's like it has escaped me. Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. Which president first pardoned a turkey?
Because that's a thing that happens like every year.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was a thing that happened. But the first president to do it.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Later. He didn't finish his term.
Nixon?
Before.
JFK.
JFK.
Good for him.
What year were there two Thanksgivings?
I'm gonna guess like 1803,
More recent. It was much more recent. Over 100 years more recent.
1905.
I said over. Oh yeah, that is over. 1939.
Okay, interesting. Is there a context for that?
Yeah, on Thanksgiving Day in 1939, Franklin Roosevelt carved the turkey at the annual Thanksgiving dinner at Warm Springs, Georgia, and wished all Americans across the country a happy Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, his greeting went unanswered in some states. Many Americans were not observing Thanksgiving on the same day as the president. Instead, they were waiting to carve their turkeys on the following Thursday because November 30th in many states was the official Thanksgiving day.
That was the
So,
only time that happened.
I guess this is also around the same time as the next question. So I don't know why they're back to back, especially with
Sure.
that explanation. But it's like technically it's why is Thanksgiving on the fourth Thursday of November
Because
instead of on the
Roosevelt
30th?
couldn't get his crap together.
So that too, but also apparently Roosevelt did this to aid in the country's financial recovery from the Great Depression by extending the Christmas shopping season.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll buy it. I believe it. Why not?
Retailers tried to rename Black Friday in the 1960s. What was the failed title that they gave it?
It is shopping day.
It sounds about as good as that. It's Big Friday.
That's fair. That's better than Black Friday.
It is. It is. Okay. Monster Mash is played every Halloween. And who wrote it?
Man. Oh man. Yeah, I can sit here as long as I want. It's never gonna come to me.
Bobby Pickett and the Crypt Kickers.
Yeah, it never would have come to me. Good to know.
What is something that the Irish do to celebrate Halloween?
They carve faces and turnips.
Something else that we don't do typically.
Carve faces and turnips. They peel an apple in one long peel and they throw it on the ground to see what the first initial of their future spouse's name will be.
They set off fireworks.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Excuse me. That was a gross.
Chris.
Which Bavarian beer fest starts in late September?
Oktoberfest.
Yep. Oh gosh, I wouldn't know that one. Which Celtic harvest feast on August 1st kicks off autumn?
Samhain.
Lunacid.
Oktoberfest, yeah.
Yeah. Which Canadian holiday mirrors US Thanksgiving in early October?
Thanksgiving.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Man, great contribution, Canada.
That's so great. Gosh, some of these are so trying to come up. Okay. Which magazine printed the first modern jack-o'-lantern cartoon in 1866?
1866. San Francisco Chronicle or whatever their magazine is.
Harper's Weekly.
That was my next guess.
Da, da, da.
It was not.
Gosh, some of these are weird. It's like, which English dessert of suet and fruit is stirred on Stir Up Sunday? I don't know what any of that is.
Pip Pip. The Cheerios.
Christmas pudding.
Great.
Which October 30th prank night is known as Mischief Night?
October 30th.
Mischief Night.
I really had two options there. I chose the wrong one.
Oh my gosh, that's so horrible and funny. I love it.
That's so good.
Okay, which Pennsylvania Dutch myth splits a woolly bear to predict winter?
Groundhog Day.
Folkloric myth.
I think someone ran out of Chat GPT credits.
I'm not on ChatGPT. That's the best part.
I'm not saying you use Chat GPT. Man.
Which Irish tale of Stingy Jack birthed the term jack-o'-lantern?
Stingy Jack?
The Stingy Jack legend.
Man.
Oh man. Oh, okay. I'm trying to just find the questions that are like that.
Yeah, the dumb ones.
because most of these I'm like, how would you even get which silent quote unquote dumb supper sets a place for ancestors on Halloween?
Which stupid supper. I'm gonna guess Halloween dinner.
Dumb supper.
Great.
That's what I'm gonna do this Halloween. Dumb supper.
Yeah.
Okay, which Victorian trick supposedly spelled a future spouse's initials?
Playing MASH.
Apple peel
We
divination.
Hey, let's go. Ouija board.
Okay, which Cherokee? Okay, I'm gonna take the answer out of the question. Which
Sure.
Cherokee ceremony thanks the maize harvest?
I'm guessing no, that's no. Native Appreciation Day.
It's green corn ceremony.
Okay. What's the original question?
Which Cherokee green corn ceremony thanks the maize harvest?
That's so dumb.
Which 1938 broadcast spooked listeners on an autumn night?
1938. Was it a War Between Worlds?
War of
War
the
of the
Worlds,
Worlds,
but
sorry.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, that is correct.
Autumn Night, man.
Which Texas State Fair began as an 1846 harvest show each October?
Is it the Texas State Fair, Gage?
Okay, which annual social media ritual shows off the fall season?
Shows off the fall season. Cutting 3 holes into a pumpkin and putting a baby in a pumpkin.
Oh, that's such a good one. It's the first pumpkin spice latte selfies of the season.
I was curious if it was pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah, okay. A lot of these questions are just really dumb. Some of them are fine, but I just don't know how anyone's supposed to.
Sure, give me one of them.
Which North Carolina woolly worm race predicts snowfall depth?
Woolly worm race.
The Banner Elk Woolly Worm Festival.
Great.
Which British preseason is named? Wait, what? It's never mind. Yeah. Which walking taco tailgate snack stuffs chili into corn chip bags?
That is, in fact, a walking taco.
It's Frito chili pie.
Also a walking taco.
Yeah, that's true. That's just what it says, Frito chili pie. Which Snowmass Balloon Festival lets visitors ascend over golden aspens?
Snowmass.
The Snowmass Balloon Festival. That's correct.
Let's
Someone
go.
used ChatGPT for this. That's
Yeah.
great. One more chance. One more.
Yeah, this is for all the marbles. The stakes cannot be higher.
According to an old fall superstition, what should you do early in fall to attract good luck?
Pumpkin spice latte selfie.
Catch a falling leaf.
Great.
Actually, I have one more that goes with our first one.
Okay.
How many pounds or how much did the largest pumpkin pie ever made weigh? I'm going to tell you, it's bigger than the largest pumpkin.
5,000.
You went too high. Too high.
Sorry. Are we doing Price is Right rules?
No. You can guess
One.
again. One what?
1 pound.
It was
I win.
3,699 pounds.
Man, that's a minimum of 2 pumpkins.
A minimum. Okay, here's one more. By estimation, how much money is spent on candy during Halloween in the United
That's
States?
a good guess. $2 billion.
Higher.
No way. $3 billion.
Higher.
$4 billion, Gage.
Higher.
$10,000 billion, Gage.
It is $9 billion.
Okay, we wouldn't have been playing too long if I just kept going.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't have been. Well, when you got to 3, I was like, triple it. And I was like, that's too easy.
That's fair. Double it, add 3.
Double it, add 3. See how that goes. But yeah, so there we go. That's just some fall trivia.
Great. Welcome
Thank
to
you guys
fall,
for
y'all.
hanging out. Yeah, welcome to fall, y'all.
You've been here. We're not there yet.
Yeah, it technically starts September 22nd. So
we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
Man,
we are in fall.
Made
and
it.
y'all are.
Further.
I just saw what you changed your name to when we switched into the new one. None of you can see, but I put my name in the call as Fall Boy, and he put his name as Fall Man. But yeah, thank you for being a part of the Mad-Lib and the Fall Trivia DJ. Thank you for those of you who are hanging out with us. I hope this was just a fun little time to have some levity and enjoy some humor, or at least us having a good time this fall. I want to say a couple other thank yous. Thank you to everybody who's hanging out with us in general. Y'all are great, and it's really fun that we get to do this just as. Thank you to Adam Ward and Jared Scrother for our intro and outro music typically. For Jacob Casey for being involved there. Go check out all of those guys. I normally leave a link to their Instagrams in the description below. But Adam Ward and Jacob Casey are both on Spotify. Adam Ward as Adam Ward. He's the guy with a bunch of hands on his face. And Jacob Casey as Ancona, which there are a couple different Anconas. I leave the link in the description. You'll be able to get right to them. But go check them out. They're all cool dudes, and they're all involved in cool things. DJ, is there anyone I'm missing? Anything I'm missing?
This is the city of Ancona.
Yes, that is a beach. That's Monte Carnero. That's Matzaval Beach. That's Tennis Rivera del Concerto.
Gage just knows this. No, you think the listeners, right? Yeah. No, I can't think of anyone else. Is there anything you're into, Gage?
So I just went back and listened to every 21 Pilots album recently because I realized I had never listened to the album before the newest one, Clancy. I listened to Breach and I was like, wow, this is really good. I wonder if the one they released a year ago was great. And it was. It was really good. And then I was like, you know what? I am really enjoying listening to 21 Pilots again. Maybe I should give Scaled and Icy a reshot, just see if it's better than I thought it was when I first listened to it, because it was my least favorite album by them for a long time. And I went back and listened to it today and finished it today, and it's fantastic. Like, it's not their normal sound, but it's really fun. And there are a couple songs on there that just hit perfectly. It's still probably in my bottom half of their albums, but I definitely have an appreciation for it that I didn't before, because I used to just dislike it, like outright dislike it, but I really appreciate it now. So yeah, Scaled and Icy by 21 Pilots. What I'm into is an album that is 5 years old.
Love it.
Yeah.
I just earlier today saw that Nate Royce had a concert with his old band, The Format, super old band, and I just kind of processed, like, man, I really like his voice. Like, I would, if I knew that there was going to be some sort of Nate Royce concert nearby, I would go to it. I would make that my first, like, not CIY concert. So, yeah.
Fox Royale, my guy?
Oh, you're right. You're right. I forget that I've gone to Fox Royale concerts. I haven't been to any of their European shows, so it didn't count.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Who's Nate Royce?
Nate Royce, the guy from Fun. When it was a thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Love his voice. Like,
yeah,
really an interesting, very unique voice.
Mm-hmm.
So I would pay money to hear it in a room full of, I don't know, other people. If there's anything else I'm into, I don't know what it is. So I guess I'll say that I've been preparing. One of us has been preparing for a trip that they're going on very soon. So
busy.
That's taken up a lot of time.
Real quick, have you ever heard of Dance Gavin Dance?
It sounds familiar, but let's say no.
So Dance Gavin Dance is they're technically like a post-hardcore band, if you want to be very technical. But they have a guitarist who's like the main guy of the band, essentially, named Will Swan. And he was so influential on the post-hardcore scene that there's an entire subgenre named Swancore after him. And
love that.
It's his philosophy for writing music is, he said, what I do is I write stuff I can't play. That way I have to get better to play it.
Love that. That's dope.
It's not like, when I say post-hardcore, most people would assume I'm talking like, you know, metal, like hardcore metal type stuff. But that's not it at all, actually. It's very funky. most of the time, and it's very fun and silly music that they make. And the lyrics oftentimes are just off the wall. But they have a rotation of clean vocalists in the band because almost all of their clean vocalists ends up having some kind of a controversy and they have to get kicked out.
Post-hardcore.
That sums up the genre. It really does. But they're a band where the front man is not that important,
Yeah,
which I think is
that's
really
interesting.
cool. Like,
Yeah,
because they've had all these, like, I think they've had 5 or 6 different frontmen, and yet the band is still going strong. And
yeah.
it hasn't drastically changed the DNA of the band ever to switch up the frontman. So that's another thing I've been into. I've been really obsessed with a few specific Dance Gavin Dance songs.
Nice. What's
So
the Linkin Park? They changed their front man
yeah, they
to
did.
no criticism whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I like the stuff they're putting out with this
Yeah,
new singer way more than I liked the last couple of albums with Chester on them.
yeah,
And I think she actually does a great job doing some of the older stuff by Linkin
yeah.
Park. And I think most of the criticism, I would say, is really unfair. I do think that they are fitting the DNA of early Linkin Park more than they had been for a while.
That's great.
But I I also understand the the heart behind some of the criticism, which is replacing a dead foundational band member
Yeah,
in a way that seems off to
yeah,
some people. I like so it's a complex issue, but I do enjoy the new music. It
yeah,
just takes me back to being in middle school listening to Linkin Park.
yeah. I mean, I don't think you can replace the guy without like being like controversial.
Yeah, I don't think you can put anybody in their spot without stepping on
Yeah,
some toes, you know.
yeah.
Especially someone as monumental to the new metal genre as Chester Bennington.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I don't know the scene very well, but that's all right. Anyways, as always, thank you everyone. Earlier we were talking about Dance Gavin Dance. Gavin?
Yeah, Gavin.
And how a lot of those people have allegations. So we want to offer a huge thank you to all of our listeners, except listeners with allegations. Don't even thank yourselves. But to the rest of you, I insist from the depths of my heart, the blackest pit of my soul, please, please go thank yourself. Have a good week.